the shame about stuff like this. Somebody's going to lose that 0 in the loss column. And I remember my first defeat, and I don't know if you guys ever watched my TED Talk on how to be a loser. Good little talk. Check it out. You'll enjoy it. It's about 15 minutes. And I talked about that. I talked about losing my title and what that felt like. And it's really difficult because what happens after a competition? I mean, it's not like this goes away, but it's the closest thing I can explain to like losing a loved one to death. You sit there and you're completely like, how did I get here? Like, how did this happen? And what can I do to fix it? And really, you at that moment in time, you can't. It takes time. And quite frankly, somebody who's never lost before, they don't have the tools in their tool bag to emotionally deal with it, because it's an emotion that you really haven't truly experienced. And the key thing that I would tell any athlete in that situation is don't get stuck in that rut. Like, you're going to be there. Deal with what you need to deal with. You'll have all these obstacles, all these things thoughts and things like, I should have done this, I could have done that, I would have done this. And so you need to own those things, face up to them, fix what you can fix, and get rid of what you can't get rid of, because there are some things that are in your circle of control and some things that aren't in your circle of control. And if you hang on to either one of those, if you don't fix the things that are in your circle of control and you hang on to them, or you hang on to the things that are not in your circle of control, these are just like mental weights that hold you back, and it'll keep you from moving forward. So no matter what you do, you're not going to be able to change the fact that you lost. And so you're going to spend some time grieving over that, and once you get through that process, you need to put a process in place where you're systematically moving forward. Otherwise, if you dwell, then that 0 in that loss column that became a 1 is going to quickly become a 2, and then become a 3.
It's all cliche, isn't it? You learn more from your losses than your wins.
Nah. Yeah, I'm not a firm believer in that. Learn more from your losses than your wins. Look, the gym is where you learn, in my opinion. And if you do a good enough job learning in the gym, then you don't have to worry about learning in the ring.
I come from a tennis background. It's not so painful to lose in a tennis court.
It's I don't know. It's still an individual sport, and whether you're competing in martial arts or you're competing in tennis, at the end of the day, you are stepping into an arena and saying, I am better than this person on the other side of the net, or on the other side of the cage, or on whatever. I'm better than this person, and I'm going to prove it. And when you come up short of that, at the end of the day, you're the one that you have to face the man in the mirror. That's what I always say. Like, I'm my worst critic, and I got to face the man in the mirror, because you don't care about the millions of fans out there, their opinion of you, like, oh man, Franklin sucks type of thing. Like, you don't care about any of that stuff. At the end of the day, none of those fans matter. What matters is your opinion yourself. Like that one day that you didn't feel like doing that conditioning, maybe that came back to haunt you. Which is why I never let those kinds of things come into play. But it's the man in the mirror. It's the worst one to have to face. I don't care if you're a tennis player or you're a martial artist or whatever.
I guess in tennis, you might have another match a few days later. In MMA, you fight 2 or 3 times a year.
That's problematic, because the difference with, well, let me say this. I'm going to play devil's advocate on this. It can be problematic and beneficial, because at the same time in tennis, 3 days later you have another match and you get right over that loss. And with what I do for a living, you're going to dwell on it for 3, 4, if you got injured, 6 months, possibly a year or whatever. But at the same time, if I have 4 months to dwell on that and get rid of that mental baggage, I've at least gone through that process. In tennis, maybe 3 days wasn't enough time, and suddenly you're on this quick losing streak over and over. So there are advantages and disadvantages. I'm just trying to make you feel better about being a tennis player. Trust me, you're no martial artist.